We welcome you to Waco on this Tuesday evening for Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio. Hi everybody, I'm Aidan Pham with you tonight. The Baylor Bears taking on Texas State in this midweek matchup. The Bears trying to win their 13th straight midweek game dating back to last season. Bobcats come into this one 15-16, 6-6 in the Sun Belt Conference. Bears 21-10, 5-7 in Big 12 play. First pitch from Green is skied in the air and it twists foul on the right side. Taking a look at the lineup for the Bobcats, leading off is Chase Mora. Ryan Harbour gets that second. Dawson Park, Ian Collar, and Alan Shibley. 4-5-6 as the pitch from Green misses low and away. 6-7-8 is Corey DeFurry, Justin Vossos, and Zachary Griffith, and Samson Pugh rounds out that lineup. The 1-1 from Green, fastball misses in. 2 balls and 1 strike against Chase Mora. Mason Green, the sophomore pitcher, getting his season debut here. 2-1. Fastball misses just low. Mora batting .271. 3 home runs this year and 18 RBIs. Batting right-handed, facing the lefty Green. 3-1 is in the air and fouled back behind home plate. A full count now faces the junior third baseman, Chase Mora. Swinging a silver bat next to his maroon helmet. Green deals, and it's lined foul towards the Baylor dugout. We'll redo things. 3 balls, 2 strikes. No outs, top of the first. Baylor and Texas State. Green working from the stretch, kicks and deals. And that one skips in there. Chase Mora gets aboard on the walk. Mason Green getting his season debut. His first start this season was a reliable freshman for the Green and Gold last year, as now he'll face Ryan Farber, sophomore shortstop. Black glove in front of his chest. Green gets set. Kicks and deals. Fastball paints the edge of the zone for strike 1. Green was one of those guys who some people thought were going to be in the starting rotation this year. Showed a lot of potential last year, got promoted from the bullpen, was in that rotation for a little bit as the 0-1 pitch from Green in the zone for strike 2. Got in the starting rotation, had a couple ups and downs, went back to the bullpen, but was reportedly one of Baylor's most improved pitchers throughout the fall. His 0-2 skips in the dirt at 80 miles an hour. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first is Mora. Farber batting .291, the right-handed batter. Green settles and deals. And that one skips in the dirt once again. It bounced about 3 feet in front of home plate before it got to J.J. Kenneth, who gets to start behind the dish. In the outfield, Brzezowski, Johnson, and Apodaca from left to right. Reebok gets the start at third, Kemp at shortstop, Sanders at second, and Little at first. A ground ball that rolls into left field for a base hit from Ryan Farber. So just like that, runners on first and second now for the Bobcats. And here comes Dawson Park, freshman, getting the start at second base. Park bats .259, 6 RBIs, and 1 homer on the year. Green deals and misses upstairs at 88 miles an hour on the fastball. J.J. Kennett trots out there to have a word with his sophomore pitcher. Kennett, also a sophomore himself. This is a Bobcats team that has had some big road wins this year. Beat Oklahoma State number 19 4-2 at Globe Life Field earlier in the season. Went to College Station back in February, took down number 1 Texas A&M 7-3, and just last week in Austin defeated number 5 Texas. Bobcats looking to continue that success on the road here. Green peeks back at second, fires home, and it's grounded, but rolls foul on the third base side. Beautiful day here in Waco. Baby blue skies, no clouds. 75 degrees and sunny. 1-1 from Green, a swing and a miss on the breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, running on first and second for Dawson Park. Green steps off the mound for a second. He looks back at the Baylor dugout, looks like he's trying to communicate something, and now Mitch Thompson, Sean Snedeker, and Brian Furlong trot out there. And he takes off his left cleat and tosses it towards the Baylor dugout. Looks like we're going to have a shoe change. He stepped on the mound for a moment, then stepped off, looked at Mitch Thompson in the Baylor dugout. And now looks like Caleb Bunchot's out there and tosses him a new left cleat. Green tosses the shoe on and now laces it up, and we're just about set to resume play here from Baylor Ballpark. Steps back onto the mound, and Dawson Park gets a couple cut swings in, now steps into the left-handed batter's box. Taps the home plate, and Matthew Stelges, the home plate umpire, tells Park to step out of the box. They're going to give Green 1 quick practice pitch, and now we're set to resume play. 1 ball, 2 strikes, running on first and second here from the Baylor Ballpark. Green gets set, working from the stretch. Looks back at second. That's Mora. Now fires home, and that one bounces in the dirt before it reaches Kenneth at 79 miles an hour. 2-2 the count. Farber on first, Mora on second for the Bobcats. Silverbat leans on his right shoulder for Park. Green fires home, got him with the breaking ball. A swing and a miss from Dawson Parks for the first out of inning number 1 here from the Baylor Ballpark. That brings up Ian Collier, the senior catcher. Collier bats .290. Steps into the right-handed batter's box. Green stares at second, now heaves it home, popped up in the air, and it twists foul on the first base side. Into the stands, and a fan chases it down. Oh, and 1 from Green. Quick breath and fires over to second. Mora quick to step on the bag. 0-1 from Green, chopped back and foul behind home plate. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out in the top of the first. Runners on first and second. Bears trying to win their 13th straight midweek game. Improved to 22 wins on the year after dropping that Houston series over the weekend, 2-1. 0-2 from Green is low and in on the breaking ball. On the other hand, the Bobcats are coming off a 2-1 series win over Louisiana last weekend. 6-6 in Sunbelt play as the pitch from Green, a swing and a miss, got him on the breaking ball. Back-to-back strikeouts for the sophomore Mason Green after allowing a walk and a single, and that brings up Alan Shibley. Shibley, the senior, getting the start in right field today. That's left-handed. The lefty-on-lefty matchup here between Green and Shibley. Pitch from Green, a fastball in the zone, right down the heart of the plate. Green last year as a freshman was kind of thrown in the fire, flashed at times but struggled with command. As he gets set, the 0-1 pitch is upstairs at 80 miles an hour. Or rather, Stelgis is going to say he just got the top of the zone. It's no balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Top of the first, no score yet between Texas and Baylor. Texas State and Baylor. 0-2 off-speed pitch. Misses low. Struggled with command last year, but in preparation for the spring, Green said he no longer feels that the moment is too big for him, and he gets a swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch. 3 straight strikeouts to close this inning. It's tied at 0. Bottom of the first coming up next. This is Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio.
Stay informed and stay connected with Lariat TV News. Tune in to LTVN every Friday, your go-to source for everything happening on campus and around Waco. From breaking stories to exclusive interviews, we cover campus events, student life, sports updates, and more. By the students, for the students. Catch our latest broadcast every Friday afternoon on YouTube by searching Baylor Lariat TV News.
Hey there, Bears. Are you living your best life this year at Baylor? Well, we've got great news. The Baylor Roundup Yearbook has been right there with you, capturing those memories at every event. So don't forget to buy your 2022-23 Baylor Roundup Yearbook today and share your memories with friends and family for generations to come. But wait, did you already graduate? Don't worry, we've got you covered. We have yearbooks dating all the way back to 1896. So visit our website today at www.baylor.edu/roundup and order your copy. That's www.baylor.edu/ROUNDUP. Have a great year, Bears, and sick 'em.
Back from Waco, bottom of the first. A scoreless first frame for Mason Green. Due up for the Bears and taking a look at the lineup. Enzo Apodaca leads things off, followed by Tyreek Kemp and Hunter Simmons. Pearson Reebok bats in the cleanup hole, followed by Travis Sanders, Gavin Brzezowski, and J.J. Kenneth, 5, 6, 7. Ty Johnson bats 8, and Jack Little rounds out the starting lineup for the Bears. Enzo Apodaca leads things off for the Bears here, steps in the left-handed batter's box and stares at the pitch from Austin Eaton. The fastball missed low. 1-0 is chopped a one-hopper to Park, who settles and fires over to Vossos for the first out of the bottom of the first, and that brings up Tyreek Kemp. Taking a look at the defensive alignment for the Bobcats, Gingrich gets the start in left field, Pugh in center, and Shibley in right field. In the infield, Mora at third base, Farber gets the start at shortstop, Park at second, and Vossos at first. Collier behind the dish, and on the mound is Austin Eaton. First pitch to Tyreek Kemp is a fastball that misses high and away. Eaton, an 8.59 ERA, 1-2 this year. Working from the windup, fires a fastball in the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Making his 5th appearance today is Eaton. 1-1. Fastball just misses low. 14 2/3 innings pitched, 14 earned runs given up for the senior right-handed pitcher. It is 2-1. Once again, misses low. 3 balls, 1 strike with 1 out in the bottom of the first. No score yet between Texas State and Baylor. 3-1, chopped hard up the middle. It goes into center field, and that's a base hit to start things for Baylor. Tyreek Kemp does the honors, and a runner aboard now. Tyreek Kemp before that at bat was batting .336, continuing his incredible season. Started the year in the 9-hole, was playing so well, continued to move up, and he now bats third, and this sets up Hunter Simmons, another guy who can do a lot of damage. Eaton checks to first. Kemp steps on the bag. Kemp 6 for 7 on stolen bases this year. Eaton gets set, fires, and his fastball once again low and away. 1 ball, no strikes against Hunter Simmons, senior designated hitter. Batting .368 with 3 homers this season. The righty gets set, and it's a one-hopper high, picked up by Mora, over to Park for 1, and the double play complete to Vossos. A 5-4-3 double play does it for the bottom of the first. To the second inning we go. No score between Baylor and Texas State.
Hey Bears! Are you always the last to know about what's happening at Baylor? Are you left quiet in a group when talking about last week's game? Well, you haven't gotten your morning buzz yet. Did you know you can get your dose of current Baylor news every Tuesday through Friday straight to your inbox? The Baylor Lariat Morning Buzz e-newsletter provides you with breaking Baylor stories, local events, and in-depth sports coverage daily. You can be in the know on all things Baylor. If you aren't already buzzing, go to BaylorLariat.com. That's BaylorLariat.com and click the subscribe now to get your morning buzz from the Baylor Lariat. News for the students, by the students. We'll see you in your inbox.
Stay informed and stay connected with Lariat TV News. Tune in to LTVN every Friday, your go-to source for everything happening on campus and around Waco. From breaking stories to exclusive interviews, we cover campus events, student life, sports updates, and more. By the students, for the students. Catch our latest broadcast every Friday afternoon on YouTube by searching Baylor Lariat TV News.
Hey there, Bears. Are you living your best life this year at Baylor? Well, we've got great news. The Baylor Roundup Yearbook has been right there with you, capturing those memories at every event. So don't forget to buy your 2022-23 Baylor Roundup Yearbook today and share your memories with friends and family for generations to come.
Top of the second inning from the Baylor Ballpark. Aidan Pham with you on this Tuesday evening. Bears and Texas State midweek matchup. A scoreless first frame from both sides as we head to the second inning. To lead things off for the Bobcats, Cord DeFurry, followed by Justin Vosos and Zachary Gingrich due up. First pitch from Bryson Bales, a newly inserted pitcher, is a fastball that misses away to the left-handed Cord DeFurry. Bryson Bales, newly inserted pitcher, 2-2 this year, as it's a soft ground ball up the middle, picked up by Bales himself, fires over the middle for out number one. Bales a 6.84 ERA, 25 innings pitched, and 19 earned runs. Here's Justin Vosos, sophomore first baseman. Silverbat wavering next to his right ear. He receives the first pitch from Bales. It's a fastball high upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes with 1 out here in the top of the second. Baylor and Texas State tied at 0. Bales working quickly now, gets set and fires. His fastball misses away in the upper right corner. Vosos, 234 batter. Stares at the first pitch, or rather the pitch from Bales, missed low and in at his feet. Bales behind now in the count, 3-0. His pitch, a fastball that just barely misses away on the zone, and Vosos gets aboard on the walk. A base runner on for the Bobcats, and here's Zachary Gingrich, left-handed batter, freshman in left field for the Bobcats. Red bat now on his left shoulder. He stares at the pitch from Bales. It's a fastball that just misses low. 7 pitches thrown for Bales, 6 of them balls, just 1 strike so far. A tan glove in front of his chase, heaves it home, and it misses upstairs. Bales struggling to find the zone so far in this outing, and Sean Snedeker makes the walk out to the mound, his pitching coach. J.J. Kenneth also trots out there. Looks like they're going to have a word with Bales here. Bales started the year off as the Saturday starter. Made his debut as a Baylor Bear against Youngstown State. Struck out 8 batters in just 4 innings. Had an identical second weekend series against Gonzaga where he struck out 5 batters in 4 innings, allowing just 2 runs on 4 hits. Struggling to find the zone here as he has a word with his pitching coach, Sean Snedeker, who now trots back to the Baylor dugout. Bales gets set, kicks and deals. Fastball in the dirt. 3 balls and no strikes with 1 out. A runner on first for Texas State. Hand glove in front of his face, heaves it home. And that fastball right down the heart of the plate for strike 1. Fails the 3-1. Misses into the opposite batter's box with a fastball, and back-to-back runners on with a walk for Bales. Rosos at second, Gingrich at first, and here's Samson Pugh at the dish. Pugh, the sophomore center fielder, batting right-handed, facing the lefty Bales. Looks back at second, now fires home. Breaking ball misses at the knees of Pugh, who bats 234 this year. And 7 RBI. Still looking for that first home run. 1-0. Once again, misses low and in on Pugh. Pugh steps out of the batter's box, takes a couple cut swings, now steps back in. Silverbat wavering next to his head. Check swing. And the fastball in the zone for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out here in the top of the second. Texas State and Baylor tied at 0. Runners on first and second for the Bobcats. Looks back at second now. Fires home. It's a pop-up in the air. Sanders works about 5 feet to his left and reaches up and makes the grab for out number 2. And that brings up the top of the lineup now for Texas State, starting with Chase Mora, who drew a walk from Mason Green to start his day back in the first inning. His first pitch from Bales is a breaking ball that paints the corner of the zone, the bottom corner of the zone for strike 1. Ryan Farber due up for the Bobcats. 0-1 pitch is a line drive that just curved foul. It bounces into the stands on the third base side. Oh, and 2 the count against Chase Mora with 2 outs now in the top of the second. Sharply hit ground ball hard into left field. Rounding third is Vosos. He'll score. It's an RBI single from Chase Mora, and the Bobcats take the 1-0 lead here in the second inning. That was a hard hit ground ball, third base side. Tyree Kemp tried to dive for it, but he had no chance. It flew right by him in to left field, and now runners on first and second. A 1-run scores, and the Bobcats a 1-0 lead over the Bears. Here's Ryan Farber. Sky-high fly ball. It curves foul, but given it chase is Apodaca, who watches it as it just bounces right in front of him, unable to get there on time. Farber had a single in the top of the first, batting .297 this year. Bales so far on 19 pitches, 11 of them have missed the zone. 0-1 to Farber. A breaking ball gets the corner of the zone for strike 2. Bales 0-2. A one hopper to the shortstop. Kemp picks it up. A fielder's choice to second base for Sanders. And that does it for the second inning. Bobcats leave two stranded, but get one run. They lead 1-0 headed to the bottom of the second. This is Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio.
Hey Bears, are you a freshman or senior? Freshman and senior portraits are now being scheduled. Watch your Baylor email for more information on how to reserve your sitting. Hey Bears, are you a freshman or senior? Freshman and senior portraits are now being scheduled. Watch your Baylor email for more information on how to reserve your sitting.
Hey Bears, are you always the last to know about what's happening at Baylor? Are you left quiet in a group when talking about last week's game? Well, you haven't gotten your morning buzz yet. Did you know you can get your dose of current Baylor news every Tuesday through Friday straight to your inbox? The Baylor Lariat Morning Buzz e-newsletter provides you with breaking Baylor stories, local events, and in-depth sports coverage daily. You can be in the know on all things Baylor. If you aren't already buzzing, go to BaylorLariat.com. That's BaylorLariat.com and click the subscribe now to get your morning buzz from the Baylor Lariat. News for the students, by the students. We'll see you in your inbox.
Back from the Baylor Ballpark, bottom of the second, Texas State and Baylor. The Bobcats scored one run in the top frame of the second, and bottom second just about to get underway. Pearson, Reebok, Travis Sanders, and Gavin Brzezowski due up for Baylor. First pitch from Eaton to Reebok is a fastball in the opposite batter's box. Reebok, the left-handed batter. 1-0 from Eaton. In the dirt. 2-0 the count against the freshman third baseman. Reebok lifts one into right field. Backing up about 2 feet is Gingrich, and he reaches up and makes the catch for out number one. One away in the bottom of the second, and here comes Travis Sanders. Travis Sanders was the hero in Baylor's Tuesday night win last week against HCU. He takes a cut at this pitch and fouls it back into the net behind home plate. 2 homers and 8 RBIs for Travis Sanders. 0-1 from Eaton, a swing and a miss on the breaking ball. Low and away. No balls, 2 strikes against Sanders. Eaton fires and it skips in the dirt before reaching home plate. Sanders hit the walk-off home run to right center last week in the Bears' 4-3 win over Houston Christian University. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and a fastball misses in. Sanders had a kind of twist out of the way to not get hit by that pitch. 2-2 from Eaton, a softly hit ground ball up the third baseline. It's fair. Travis Sanders, a single to start his day. Hesitation from the Bobcats. They weren't sure if that one was going to roll foul or stay fair, and it stayed fair all the way for Travis Sanders. He reaches on the single, and here comes Gavin Brzezowski, sophomore left fielder. First pitch is fastball. Sanders takes off, and the throw from Collier not in time. A stolen base for Travis Sanders, his third of the season. Looks like it's a close call at second. The umpires will gather here. Throw was just here. No one was covering the bag. Barber, the shortstop, made the tag. And they're going to go to the review booth. Take a look at this one. And while they review this one, we'll step aside the call when we come back.
Stay informed and stay connected with Lariat TV News. Tune in to LTVN every Friday, your go-to source for everything happening on campus and around Waco. From breaking stories to exclusive interviews, we cover campus events, student life, sports updates, and more. By the students, for the students. Catch our latest broadcast every Friday afternoon on YouTube by searching Baylor Lariat TV News.
Hey there, Bears. Are you living your best life this year at Baylor? Well, we've got great news. The Baylor Roundup Yearbook has been right there with you, capturing those memories at every event. So don't forget to buy your 2022-23 Baylor Roundup Yearbook today and share your memories with friends and family for generations to come. But wait, did you already graduate? Don't worry, we've got you covered. We have yearbooks dating all the way back to 1896. So visit our website today at www.baylor.edu/roundup and order your copy. That's www.baylor.edu/ROUNDUP. Have a great year, Bears, and sick 'em.
Hey Bears, are you a freshman or senior? Freshman and senior portraits are now being scheduled. Watch your Baylor email for more information on how to reserve your sitting.
Hey Bears, are you always the last to know about what's happening at Baylor? Are you left quiet in a group when talking about last week's game? Well, you haven't gotten your morning buzz yet. Did you know you can get your dose of current Baylor news every Tuesday through Friday straight to your inbox? The Baylor Lariat Morning Buzz e-newsletter provides you with breaking Baylor stories, local events, and in-depth sports coverage daily. You can be in the know on all things Baylor. If you aren't already buzzing, go to BaylorLariat.com. That's BaylorLariat.com and click the subscribe now to get your morning buzz from the Baylor Lariat. News for the students, by the students. We'll see you in your inbox.
Stay informed and stay connected with Lariat TV News. Tune in to LTVN every Friday, your go-to source for everything happening on campus and around Waco. From breaking stories to exclusive interviews, we cover campus events, student life, sports updates, and more. By the students, for the students. Catch our latest broadcast every Friday afternoon on YouTube by searching Baylor Lariat TV News.
Hey there, Bears. Are you living your best life this year at Baylor? Well, we've got great news. The Baylor Roundup Yearbook has been right there with you, capturing those memories at every event. So don't forget to buy your 2022
Back from the Baylor Ballpark, the call at second after the review, Travis Sanders called out. Sanders caught stealing. And now that's two down in the bottom of the second with Gavin Brzezowski set to resume his at-bat. 0-1 pitch from Eaton way upstairs. Collier had to jump out of his stance to get that one. The fastball was almost to the elbows of Brzezowski. This pitch also high. Two balls, one strike with two outs in the bottom of the first. Bobcats lead 1-0. A sky-high ball in the infield. Everyone comes in, and Vosos calls them off. He makes the grab for the final out of the second inning. Texas State leads 1-0 at the end of two. Top of the third coming up next. This is Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio.
Hey Bears, are you a freshman or senior? Freshman and senior portraits are now being scheduled. Watch your Baylor email for more information on how to reserve your sitting.
Hey Bears, are you always the last to know about what's happening at Baylor? Are you left quiet in a group when talking about last week's game? Well, you haven't gotten your morning buzz yet. Did you know you can get your dose of current Baylor news every Tuesday through Friday straight to your inbox? The Baylor Lariat Morning Buzz e-newsletter provides you with breaking Baylor stories, local events, and in-depth sports coverage daily. You can be in the know on all things Baylor. If you aren't already buzzing, go to BaylorLariat.com. That's BaylorLariat.com and click the subscribe now to get your morning buzz from the Baylor Lariat. News for the students, by the students. We'll see you in your inbox.
Baylor Baseball on this Tuesday evening. Aidan Pham with you. Texas State and Baylor. The Bobcats a 1-0 lead over the Bears. It's the top of the third. Dawson Park, Ian Collier, and Alan Shibley due up for Texas State. The Bobcats put up one run in the second inning. It was an RBI single from Chase Mora to score Vosos. First pitch from Bales to Park is a fastball that misses low and away. Bales gets set and deals. Fastball right down the heart of the plate for strike one. Park struck out in his first at-bat today as he stares at the fastball missed low and away from Bales. Or rather, that pitch got the edge of the zone. It's now 1-2 strikes. 1-2. Low and in at the knees of Dawson Park. 2-2 the count from Park. Bales gets set, fires, and a peel down at first as he went, and it's a strikeout for Bryson Bales. The fourth strikeout tonight from a Baylor batter. It was a check swing from Dawson Park, and he went around just enough for the first base umpire, Scott Amix, to make the call. Ian Collier now steps into the left-handed batter's box. Collier takes a swing, and it's a fly ball in a right field off Adaka, working back towards the warning track, makes the over-the-shoulder grab for out number 2. Here's Alan Shibley, struck out in his last at-bat. That was back in the first inning. Batting .262 this year, 7 RBIs, and 1 home run. Shows bunt, but the pitch from Bales at 82 miles an hour misses up and in. Shibley batting left-handed, facing lefty Bales. With a tan glove in front of his cage, he gets set, and fastball right down the heart of the plate for strike one. One to count against Shibley. 2 outs, top of the third. Bobcats a 1-0 lead over Baylor. Off the bat, and Apodaca tried to backhand it. It bounces off his glove and into right field, rounding first and sliding in a second. The throw in was over the head of Kemp, but luckily Reebok there to retrieve it. It's going to go down as an error on Jack Little, who was working towards his right, tried to backhand it with his glove. It bounced off the edge of his glove and rolled right into right field, where Enzo Apodaca retrieved it. So Shibley reaches on the fielding error and advances to second on the error from the throw. Here's DeFurry, who stares at the breaking ball low and away. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 from Bales, a breaking ball that just misses low and away. DeFurry, the 174 batter, batting in the 6th hole today. He chops one. It's a line drive right into center field. Quickly rounding third is Shibley. The throw home is off the mark, and the Bobcats a 2-0 lead. Scorched off the bat of Corey DeFurry, a line drive in a center field. Shibley from second raced around third and gets the second run of the evening for the Texas State Bobcats. With that, Mitch Thompson's going to walk out to the mound. That looks like it'll be the day for Bryson Bales. A pitching change for Baylor. Bales went an inning and 2/3, allowed 2 hits and 2 runs. One of them earned 2 walks and a strikeout for Bryson Bales. That'll be his night. Pitching change for the Bears. We'll step aside for a moment. This is Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio.
Stay informed and stay connected with Lariat TV News. Tune in to LTVN every Friday, your go-to source for everything happening on campus and around Waco. From breaking stories to exclusive interviews, we cover campus events, student life, sports updates, and more. By the students, for the students. Catch our latest broadcast every Friday afternoon on YouTube by searching Baylor Lariat TV News.
Hey there, Bears. Are you living your best life this year at Baylor? Well, we've got great news. The Baylor Roundup Yearbook has been right there with you, capturing those memories at every event. So don't forget to buy your 2022-23 Baylor Roundup Yearbook today and share your memories with friends and family for generations to come. But wait, did you already graduate? Don't worry, we've got you covered. We have yearbooks dating all the way back to 1896. So visit our website today at www.baylor.edu/roundup and order your copy. That's www.baylor.edu/ROUNDUP. Have a great year, Bears, and sick 'em.
Stay informed and stay connected with Lariat TV News. Tune in to LTVN every Friday, your go-to source for everything happening on campus and around Waco. From breaking stories to exclusive interviews, we cover campus events, student life, sports updates, and more. By the students, for the students. Catch our latest broadcast every Friday afternoon on YouTube by searching Baylor Lariat TV News. Stay informed and stay connected with Lariat TV News. Tune in to LTVN every Friday, your go-to.
From the Baylor Ballpark after a pitching change from Mitch Thompson, the new pitcher is Co Stasio. Stasio, the redshirt senior right-handed pitcher, in the game now with a runner on first, 2 outs in the top of the third. It was 2 quick outs for Bryson Bales, but after that, an error allowed a runner on and a single to cash him in by deferring. The first pitch from Stasio is a breaking ball that gets the edge of the zone for strike 1. Justin Vosos, the batter, wavering his silver bat next to his ear. He skies one in the air, but it twists foul on the the first base side. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs against Justin Vosos. Runner on first is DeFurry. Bobcats a 2-0 lead over the Bears. Stasio steps off the mound for a second, kicks the dirt around, and now steps back on. Black glove in his left hand for the right-handed pitcher. Working from the stretch, kicks and deals. Off-speed pitch, up and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the third. Texas State already scored 1 run in this inning, leading by 2 now. Stasio, the 1-2, a swing and a miss, got him with a breaking ball on the back door. Texas State leads by 2, headed to the bottom of the third. This is Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio.
Hey Bears! Are you always the last to know about what's happening at Baylor? Are you left quiet in a group when talking about last week's game? Well, you haven't gotten your morning buzz yet. Did you know you can get your dose of current Baylor news every Tuesday through Friday straight to your inbox? The Baylor Lariat Morning Buzz e-newsletter provides you with breaking Baylor stories, local events, and in-depth sports coverage daily. You can be in the know on all things Baylor. If you aren't already buzzing, go to BaylorLariat.com. That's BaylorLariat.com and click the subscribe now to get your morning buzz from the Baylor Lariat. News for the students, by the students. We'll see you in your inbox.
Stay informed and stay connected with Lariat TV News. Tune in to LTVN every Friday, your go-to source for everything happening on campus and around Waco. From breaking stories to exclusive interviews, we cover campus events, student life, sports updates, and more. By the students, for the students. Catch our latest broadcast every Friday afternoon on YouTube by searching Baylor Lariat TV News.
Bears trail by 2 on this Tuesday evening matchup against Texas State. The Bobcats run in the second and third inning. Baylor scoreless through 2. Bottom of the third is where we're at. J.J. Kenneth set to lead things off. Johnson and Little also due up for the Bears in this inning. Kenneth, his first at-bat of the day. He takes a swing at the first pitch he sees. It's a ground ball in the center field for a base hit. What a way to start this inning for J.J. Kenneth. Continues his hot streak. J.J. Kenneth extends his 3-game hit streak to now 4. And here's Ty Johnson, senior center fielder, left-handed batter, black bat next to his left ear. Eaton back out there for third innings of work. He fires to first. It gets away from Vosos. Taking off is Kenneth, and he safely reaches second. A pickoff attempt from Eaton just got away from the first baseman, Vosos. And Kenneth took off for second, basically walked to second. That ball flew all the way along the wall on the first base side. Kenneth now on second, bouncing around. Eaton fires home. Johnson shows bunt, pulls back, and it's a fastball up and away to the left-handed Johnson. 1 ball, no strikes now with a runner on second. Bears trail by 2. Bottom of the third. Johnson batting .286, but .328 with runners on as the fastball from Eaton misses low and in. Kenneth on second, 2 for 2 on stolen bases this year. Eaton looks back at second, now gets set, fires home, sky-high ball towards left field, and it's twisting foul. Falls into the stands on the left side here at Baylor Ballpark. Johnson trying to help Kenneth advance and get on base. Eaton, 25 pitches thrown, 13 balls, 12 strikes. He gets set, now deals. It's chopped and it bounces foul on home plate. And now Rose behind home plate, and a member of the Bobcats trots out of the dugout and picks it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a runner on second for the Bears. No outs in the bottom of the third. Texas State leads 2-0. Ty Johnson, the batter. Bouncing around on second is Kenneth. A swing and a miss on the fastball. And Eaton gets his first strikeout of the day. Here's Jack Little, the sophomore first baseman, batting .254 with 5 home runs, also 25 RBIs. Little, the transfer from Wichita State, was expected to be a big contributor for the Bears last season, but was hurt prior to the start of the season. So now in his official first year as a Bear, he stares at the first pitch from Eaton. It's a breaking ball, low and away. 1 ball, no strikes, a runner on second. It's Kenneth. 1 out in the bottom of the third. Texas State, a 2-0 lead over the Bears. Little batting right-handed. Flat back on his shoulder, and the fastball right down the middle for strike 1. Bears in their white uniforms, white tops, white bottoms. A green Baylor lettering on the front, outlined in yellow. And the green helmets, of course. Little with green long sleeves on and white gloves. Takes a cut and fouls 1 back behind home plate. 1-2 the count. The Bobcats, gray tops, gray bottoms. Texas State on the front in red, outlined in gold. Or rather, maroon, not red. And maroon caps for Texas State. Eaton with the black glove in front of his chest. Looks at second where Kenneth is and now fires home. Fastball misses up. 2-2 the count. A good crowd here at the Baylor Ballpark on this Tuesday evening. Some specks of maroon, lots of green and gold though. Little grounds 1 right side. Farber, the shortstop, fields and throws over to Vosalt for the ground out. 2 outs now, bottom of the third. Kenneth still on second, and here comes Enzo Apodaca, the leadoff batter for the Bears. Apodaca, 28 RBIs this year. Would love to add on to that and get the Bears their first run tonight. In his second at bat now against Eaton. Swing and a miss at the fastball. Just got on top of it was Apodaca. 0-1 the count. No balls and one strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the third, Texas State a 2-0 lead. Apodaca lifts one in as center field, working towards his right, and making the grab is Pugh. Kenneth gets stranded on second, and Texas State heads to the fourth, leading 2-0.
Hey there, Bears. Are you living your best life this year at Baylor? Well, we've got great news. The Baylor Roundup Yearbook has been right there with you, capturing those memories at every event. So don't forget to buy your 2022-23 Baylor Roundup Yearbook today and share your memories with friends and family for generations to come. But wait, did you already graduate? Don't worry, we've got you covered. We have yearbooks dating all the way back to 1896. So visit our website today at www.baylor.edu/roundup and order your copy. That's www.baylor.edu/ROUNDUP. Have a great year, Bears, and sick 'em.
Back from the Baylor Ballpark, the Bears unable to cash in J.J. Kenneth in the bottom of the third. Now in the fourth inning, Gingrich, Pugh, and Mora due up for the Bobcats, looking to extend their lead and get their fourth Power 4 conference win of the year. A win tonight would mark the fifth consecutive year that Texas State has won multiple games over Big 12 opponents. Coach Dazio back out there for another innings of work. Deals to Gingrich, and it's a fastball that just misses away. Texas State, of course, defeated Oklahoma State earlier this year at Globe Life Field. That's their first Big 12 win of the year. Looking for a second here at Baylor. Swing and a miss from Gingrich on the fastball from Stasio. 1-1 the count. Gingrich, left-handed batter, receives the pitch from the righty Stasio, in and out of the glove of Kenneth. 2-1 the count. A black glove in front of his face. Stasio gets set, kicks, steals, swing and a miss over the fastball is Gingrich. Stasio made his first start of the season and his second against the Youngstown State, but has mostly been used out of the bullpen as Gingrich, a fly ball into left field. Brzezowski settles under it and has to actually reach out, but makes the catch. One away now in the fourth inning. Samson Pugh now, the right-handed batter, steps into the box. Stasio came in on relief against LMU, tossed 3 scoreless innings, and tied a career-high 3 1/3 innings of relief at Arizona. His first pitch to Pugh is a breaking ball that just gets the lower outside edge of the strike zone. 0-1 the count against Pugh. Off the tip of the bat of Pugh and fouled back into the backstop. Pugh, a 232 batter. Had a pop up in his first at bat, trying to get on base for the first time today. 0-2, a swing and a miss over the fastball from Costasio, retires Pugh, and that's 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Five strikeouts already today for the Bears. Chase Mora, Texas State's leadoff hitter, now at the plate. Gets a piece of the baseball with his bat, and it gets fouled back. Mora hit his 26th career home run as a Bobcat at UTSA. That homer moved him to 8th place in team history as he swings and a misses at the breaking ball from Stasio. That home run moved him to 8th place in team history, and now he's 10 homers shy of tying the program record held by Paul Goldschmidt, the first baseman with the Arizona Diamondbacks and St. Louis Cardinals in his career. 0-2 from Stasio. Fastball in the zone gets him looking. A 1-2-3 inning for Costasio. And to the bottom of the 4th we go. Texas State leads 2-0. This is Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio.
Hey Bears, are you always the last to know about what's happening at Baylor? Are you left quiet in a group when talking about last week's game? Well, you haven't gotten your morning buzz yet. Did you know you can get your dose of current Baylor news every Tuesday through Friday straight to your inbox? The Baylor Lariat Morning Buzz e-newsletter provides you with breaking Baylor stories, local events, and in-depth sports coverage daily. You can be in the know on all things Baylor. If you aren't already buzzing, go to BaylorLariat.com. That's BaylorLariat.com and click the subscribe now to get your morning buzz from the Baylor Lariat. News for the students, by the students. We'll see you in your inbox.
Stay informed and stay connected with Lariat TV News. Tune in to LTVN every Friday, your go-to source for everything happening on campus and around Waco. From breaking stories to exclusive interviews, we cover campus events, student life, sports updates, and more. By the students, for the students. Catch our latest broadcast every Friday afternoon on YouTube by searching Baylor Lariat TV News. Stay in.
Back from the Baylor Ballpark, bottom of the 4th between Texas State and Baylor. Aidan Pham with you on this Tuesday evening. The Bobcats a 2-0 lead over the Bears. Now with Tyreek Kemp, Hunter Simmons, and Pearson Reebok due up for Baylor. Trying to cut into this Texas State lead and improve to 8-0 this year in midweek games. Tyreek Kemp, a couple cut swings before he steps into the left-handed batter's box. Blue and orange bat next to his ear. Takes a cut at the first one. It's a hard hit ground ball. Second base, Park able to field it cleanly, but the throw over to Vosos not in time. Looked like the throw from Park was just a bit off the mark, and it's going to go down as an error on the second baseman. So it's back-to-back innings where the leadoff batter for the Bears has gotten aboard. Here's Hunter Simmons. Hit into that double play in his first at-bat today is the senior designated hitter. Ian checks back at first, and Kemp rushes back with his left foot on the bag. was a hard hit ball by Kemp. Tough play at the second base, but the throw was off the mark as a pickoff attempt once again from Eaton to first. Diving back head first is Kemp. Simmons leading the team, batting .365 this year. 413 with runners on. Off the bat of Simmons, and it falls on top of the overhang next to the press box on the right side. Timeout called by Zach Dillon, the third base coach, and they're going to chat things over with Simmons and Kemp here. Bottom of the fourth, Texas State, a 2-0 lead over Baylor. The Bobcats, no stranger to big road wins, defeated number 19 Oklahoma State earlier this year at Globe Life. Took down number 1 Texas A&M in February in College Station, and just last Tuesday defeated number 5 Texas in Austin. Pitch from Eaton, fastball low. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, runner on first. Bottom of the fourth, Texas State, a 2-0 lead. Kemp on first, 6 stolen bases already this year. Eaton worried about that, checks back to first. He dives back, head first is Kemp. One ball, 1 strike. Eaton from the stretch. Heaves it home, lifted high in the air towards left field. It's carrying, but just on the warning track, Gingrich makes the grab for out number 1. No win here at Baylor Ballpark today. The American flag in center field is pointed straight down. Pearson Reebok, the batter now for the Bears. There was heavy winds over the weekend, cold temperatures in that Houston series for the Bears. They dropped 2 games, won the Saturday game 4-3. But Mitch Thompson talking about how that was a disappointing loss, that the Bears were going to bounce back as Eaton once again over to first, trying to get Kemp out. Kemp this year, 7 stolen base attempts, 6 of them successful, has only been caught 1 time. Pearson Reebok batting .360 this year, trying to move him as he stares at a fastball miss way in on Reebok. He actually has to kind of lean out of the way to avoid being hit. Kemp about a 6-foot lead off of first base, held by Vosos. It's a softly hit ground ball towards the second baseman, Park. Throw over to Forber. That's 1. The turn to first, and Vosos is not in time. So they get Kemp at second, Reebok on safely at first. Looks like Reebok's speed just beat the throw from Farber to Vosos. It was a close play, but no appeal from the Texas State dugout, and Travis Sanders steps into the right-handed batter's box. Eaton over to first, and sliding back is Reebok. 5 for 5 this year on stolen bases. Travis Sanders batting .329 this year. Just gets a piece of the baseball and fouls it back into the net behind home plate. 2 home runs this year, 8 RBIs for Sanders. Had a single in the second. 0-1. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Texas State, a 2-0 lead over Baylor. Runner on first is Reebok. Ian heaves it home. Up and in at 91 miles an hour. 1-1 the count against Travis Sanders, the transfer from Texas Tech. A red bat wavering next to his head. Sanders stares at a pitch, bounced in the dirt before it reaches home plate from Austin Eaton. 43 pitches thrown, 24 strikes, 19 balls for the senior pitcher, Austin Eaton. About a 5-foot lead for Reebok at first, held by Vosos. 2-1. Fastball misses away. It's a 3-1 count against Travis Sanders. Infield shifted towards the right. The second baseman is all the way to the right of the bag. There's a huge gap in the 4-3 hole as Sanders lifts one in the air towards right field. Shibley settles under it and makes the grab for the out. So one runner stranded for Baylor. Texas State still leads 2-0, headed towards the fifth inning. This is Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio.
Hey Bears, are you a freshman or senior? Freshman and senior portraits are now being scheduled. Watch your Baylor email for more information on how to reserve your sitting.
Hey Bears, are you always the last to know about what's happening at Baylor? Are you left quiet in a group when talking about last week's game? Well, you haven't gotten your morning buzz yet. Did you know you can get your dose of current Baylor news every Tuesday through Friday straight to your inbox? The Baylor Lariat Morning Buzz e-newsletter provides you with breaking Baylor stories, local events, and in-depth sports coverage daily. You can be in the know on all things Baylor. If you aren't already buzzing, go to BaylorLariat.com. That's BaylorLariat.com and click the subscribe now to get your morning buzz from the Baylor Lariat. News for the students, by the students. We'll see you in your inbox.
Baylor baseball on the Brazos against Texas State on this Tuesday evening. Hi everybody, I'm Aidan Pham with you. Top of the fifth inning, Costasio back out there for a third innings of work. Due up for the Texas State Bobcats, Ryan Farber, Dawson Park, and Ian Collier. Farber to lead things off with a white and red bat. Takes a quick breath and steps into the left-handed batter's box. Stasio, the righty, deals. His breaking ball in the zone for strike one. 3 hits tonight already for the Bobcats, 2 runs. They lead 2-0 over Baylor. 0-1, a fastball that just misses in on Farber. 17 pitches thrown for Stasio so far, 13 strikes. 1-1 from Stasio. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stasio trying to retire his 5th straight batter. Farber batting .294. Lines one into left field for a base hit. It falls right in front of Brzezowski, and the leadoff runner is on for the Bobcats. So that snaps Stasio's four consecutive batters retired streak. Ryan Farber singled to left field, and here's Dawson Park. Park shows bunt, but the breaking ball from Stasio misses away. 1 ball, no strikes with no outs in the top of the fifth. A runner on first, that's Farber. Texas State leads 2-0 over Baylor here at Baylor Ballpark. Park shows bunt off his bat, rolls down the first base line, but it just rolls foul. And now Park limping back to home plate. Picks up his bat and gets ready to do it again. Farber was already almost halfway to second base, now has to make the walk back as well. And here we go. Sean Snedeker runs out of the dugout, and so does, looks like, an athletic trainer or support staff for the Bears out there. Home plate umpire Steljo also talking to Coach Stasio. Stasio was ready to throw his pitch. Sean Snedeker ran out there rather, and stopped him. But after a quick word, they head back to the dugout, and we're set to resume play. One ball, one strike against Dawson Park. Runner on first. Stasio kicks and delivers. Fastball into the opposite batter's box. Good job by Kenneth reaching all the way out there to make the grab. Park batting .250, 2 strikeouts today in his 2 plate appearances. Swing and a miss right through the fastball from Stasio is Park. 2-2 the count. With the runners on, Dawson Park bats .115. Stasio from the stretch, kicks and deals, and off the tip of Park's bat, and fouled back behind home plate into the net. Park takes a big breath and tightens up the gloves. Now steps back into the right-handed batter's box. Stasio checks at first. Over the first at Farber. Sliding back safely is the sophomore shortstop. 70% on stolen bases this year. 7 for 10. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stasio over to first to Litto, and back safely once again is Farber. Collier due up for the Bobcats. Once again, Stasio over to first, and Farber back safely. Farber leads the Bobcats in stolen bases this season. Here's Dawson Park, the 2-2. Fly ball into right field. Apodaca shifts over and reaches up, squeezes the glove, and makes the catch for out number 1 of this inning. Here comes Ian Collier, senior catcher, trying to get on base for the first time today. A strikeout back in the first and a flyout in the third. Batting .282 this year with 14 RBIs on the year and 3 home runs. There's Collier. Takes a big cut at that fastball from Stasio and goes right through it. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, top of the fifth. Texas State, a 2-0 lead over Baylor with a runner on first in Farber. Bouncing around, pitch from Stasio. Fastball That paints the edge of the zone on the outside. 0-2 the count. A blue and orange bat in the hands of Collier, the right-handed batter, as Stasio once again over to first, trying to pick off Farber, who leads the Bobcats in stolen bases this year. Farber about a 4-foot lead being held by Little at first. Leg kick, Farber takes off. Kenneth, the throw. Not in time. Sanders in and out of his glove, and Farber's, that's his 8th stolen base this year. So after all, Farber gets the stolen base. He's now on second and in scoring position for Ian Collier, who has 14 RBIs this year. Pitch from Stasio. A fastball that just misses in. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 5th. Texas State leads 2-0 over Baylor. Runner on second. Stasio looks back at second, heaves it home. Swing and a miss on the fastball on the upper outer edge of the zone. Down goes Collier. The 8th strikeout of the day by a Baylor pitcher. Here's Alan Shibley as Mitch Thompson calls time and makes the slow walk to the mound. The entire infield comes for a mound visit. J.J. Kenneth gives his pitcher a pat on the back saying, "Good job." And so does Jack Little. Mound visit with the entire infield for Mitch Thompson. Tuesday night baseball on the Brazos. Texas State, a 2-0 lead over the Bears, trying to win their second game over a Big 12 opponent this year. And that'll be the day for Coach Stasio, who exits with a round of applause here at the Baylor Ballpark. Stasio replaced by Caleb Jamison. On the day, Stasio, 2 innings pitch, a hit, and 4 strikeouts. Caleb Jamison, the new pitcher for the Bears. And with the pitching change, we'll step aside for a moment. This is Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio.
Hey Bears, are you always the last to know about what's happening at Baylor? Are you left quiet in a group when talking about last week's game? Well, you haven't gotten your morning buzz yet. Did you know you can get your dose of current Baylor news every Tuesday through Friday straight to your inbox? The Baylor Lariat Morning Buzz e-newsletter provides you with breaking Baylor stories, local events, and in-depth sports coverage daily. You can be in the know on all things Baylor. If you aren't already buzzing, go to BaylorLariat.com. That's BaylorLariat.com and click the subscribe now to get your morning buzz from the Baylor Lariat. News for the students, by the students. We'll see you in your inbox.
Stay informed and stay connected with Lariat TV News. Tune in to LTVN every Friday, your go-to source for everything happening on campus and around Waco. From breaking stories to exclusive interviews, we cover campus events, student life, sports updates, and more. By the students, for the students. Catch our latest broadcast every Friday afternoon on YouTube by searching Baylor Lariat TV News.
Back from the Baylor Ballpark, a pitching change from Mitch Thompson. The new pitcher is a junior left-handed pitcher, Caleb Jamison, the transfer out of Western Oklahoma Community College. He'll face Shibley That's his first batter of the day. 2 outs, top of the fifth, a runner on second. Texas State Bobcats lead 2-0 over the Bears. Shibley, the left-handed batter, facing the lefty in Jamison. Jamison looks back at second, kicks and deals. Ground ball up the middle to shortstop. Kemp fields it cleanly, fires over the middle for the third out of the inning. Bobcats leave one stranded. They lead 2-0, headed towards the bottom of the fifth.
Hey there, Bears. Are you living your best life this year at Baylor? Well, we've got great news. The Baylor Roundup Yearbook has been right there with you, capturing those memories at every event. So don't forget to buy your 2022-23 Baylor Roundup Yearbook today and share your memories with friends and family for generations to come. But wait, did you already graduate? Don't worry, we've got you covered. We have yearbooks dating all the way back to 1896. So visit our website today at www.baylor.edu/roundup and order your copy. That's www.baylor.edu/ROUNDUP. Have a great year, Bears, and sick 'em.
From the Baylor Ballpark, in this midweek matchup between Texas State and Baylor, it's the bottom of the fifth. Pitching change for the Bobcats. The new pitcher, number 21, Braylon Timmons, 13.50 ERA, 16 2/3 innings pitched for the newly inserted Timmons. 8 hits, 10 runs, and 10 of them earned. 7 walks, 11 strikeouts for Timmons. Gavin Brzezowski to lead things off for the Bears in this bottom of the fifth, trying to cut into the Bobcats' 2-0 lead. Brzezowski facing the lefty Timmons. His first pitch is a fastball right down the middle. Brzezowski, a flyout in his first appearance today. Stares at the fastball from Timmons once again right down the middle of the zone. Blue and orange bat for Brzezowski. Timmons kicks, deals, and low and away on the breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs, bottom of the fifth. No runners on. Texas State, a 2-0 lead over Baylor. Working quick. Simmons, a swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch from Brzezowski for his first strikeout of the night. Headed back towards the dugout, Brzezowski has a word with J.J. Kennett now, the new batter. Lets him know what he saw from that at-bat from Simmons, or rather Timmons. Kenneth had a single in his last at-bat. That was back in the third. There's at the first pitch from Timmons. It's a breaking ball that just gets the bottom edge of the zone for strike 1. Kenneth extended his 3-game hit streak to 4 in the third with his single. He takes a fastball up and away for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. Texas State 2-0. Red bat right above his helmet. Takes a cut and fouls it off the right side of Baylor Ballpark. 1-2 the count against J.J. Kenneth, the sophomore catcher, batting .294 this year. Steps out of the batter's box, takes a quick breath, and now steps back in. Red bat right above his helmet. Lifts one. It's a pop-up into shallow right field. Racing back is the second baseman, Park, who makes the grab over his shoulder. That brings up Ty Johnson. Ty Johnson, a senior outfielder from Flower Mound, Texas, was one of those guys that played at McLennan College for Mitch Thompson, now the Baylor head coach. Simmons deals and a fastball inside at the elbows of Johnson. Johnson tied his career high with 4 RBIs at Texas State earlier in the season, where the Bears won 19-3 in 7 innings. A much different game tonight, as Simmons, a fastball just misses away. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Bobcats leading 2-0. Two-0. Fastball in the zone for strike 1. Johnson trying to get on base today, extend his 8-game hit streak. He grounds one hard to the first baseman, Vosos, who will make the 3-foot walk over to first for the putout. Bears unable to put a run up in the 5th, headed towards the 6th. Texas State 2-0 over Baylor.
Stay informed and stay connected with Lariat TV News. Tune in to LTVN every Friday, your go-to source for everything happening on campus and around Waco. From breaking stories to exclusive interviews, we cover campus events, student life, sports updates, and more. By the students, for the students. Catch our latest broadcast every Friday afternoon on YouTube by searching Baylor Lariat TV News.
Hey there, Bears. Are you living your best life this year at Baylor? Well, we've got great news. The Baylor Roundup Yearbook has been right there with you, capturing those memories at every event. So don't forget to buy your 2022-23 Baylor Roundup Yearbook today and share your memories with friends and family for generations to come. But wait, did you already graduate? Don't worry, we've got you covered. We have yearbooks dating all the way back to 1896. So visit our website today at www.baylor.edu/roundup and order your copy. That's www.baylor.edu/ROUNDUP. Have a great year, Bears, and sick 'em. Hey.
Back from the Baylor Ballpark, top of the 6th inning, the Bears still trailing 2-0 over Texas State. The Bobcats got 1 run in the 2nd inning and another in the 3rd, and that's where we stand. Caleb Jamison back out there for another innings of work. He'll face Corey DeFurry, Justin Vosos, and Zachary Gingrich due up for the Bobcats. Leading off Texas State, Corey DeFurry. Leg kick and pitch from Jamison, swing and a miss through the fastball. Jamison with a tan glove in front of his face. Gets set, fires home. Low and away with the fastball for ball 1. Jamison made his Baylor debut at UTSA, pitching 2 scoreless innings as the 1-1 just misses low. 2 balls and 1 strike. He made his first career start against Sam Houston, where he pitched 1 scoreless frame. 2-1 from Jamison. In the dirt with a fastball, 3-1 the count against DeFurry. Picked up 4 strikeouts at Texas State and pitched another 2 scoreless frames a couple weeks ago at Arizona. 3-1 from Jamison. Get me over fastball right down the heart of the plate. A full count now against Cord DeFurry, the junior DH, batting 208. 3-2. Low and away with a fastball, and Cord DeFurry's aboard with a walk. The 4th walk of the night from a Baylor pitcher. Bears are 13-2 when allowing 2 walks or less. Boso shows butt and sends it right back to Little. Little tried to make the grab and reach back to tag the Furry, who had taken off for a second. It was too far out of his reach, but gets the out regardless. The Furry still on first, and here's Gingrich. Gingrich batting left-handed, facing the lefty Jamison. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Pitch. Breaking ball low and outside, actually into the opposite batter's box. Kenneth had to reach out there to make that grab. Jamison, line drive down the first base line. It rolls in the corner. Rounding second is DeFurry. He gets the sign to go home. The throw home is not in time. An RBI double from Zachary Gingrich extends the Texas State lead 3-0. A double by Gingrich. DeFurry, who was on first, raced around second, got the green light around third, and the throw was off by a lot. 3-0 Texas State now. Samson Pugh, the next batter up. Jamison deals, and it's low with the breaking ball. We started the broadcast at the top talking about how the Bobcats are no strangers to big-time wins against Power 4 schools. Tonight showing just why, leading 3-0 against the Bears, who have been able to get runners on a couple times, but it's really been a great performance from the pitching and defense of Texas State as Pugh fouls one first base side in the stands. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on second. That's Gingrich. Jamison gets set, shows bunt, pulls it back, and in and out of the glove of Kenneth. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Or rather, 2 balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. Kenneth quickly jogs out there. He calls for the entire infield to come in. They're going to have a discussion on the mound right now. Kenneth showing off some of that leadership. Has some words with his infield now. Trots back behind home plate. Everyone back to their positions. Jamison looks down at the pitch comm. Texas State a 3-0 lead with a runner on second now in the top of the 6th. Samson Pugh, the batter. Batting .229 with 7 RBIs this year. Looking to add on to the Bobcat lead. Pitch, swing and a miss through the fastball from Jamison. Sampson looked like he went just a little bit early, got on top of that ball. 0 for 2 tonight. Sampson, a fly out, and a pop out rather, and a strikeout. Jamison back to second. Back safely is Gingrich, who is 1 for 2 on stolen bases this year. White and red bat for Pugh. Softly chopped down the third base line. That twist is foul. Jamison came into tonight's appearance 1-0 with 13 innings pitched, 14 hits, and 8 earned runs. Transferred to Baylor after spending 2 seasons at Paris Junior College. Before that was at Western Oklahoma. Here's a line drive that rolls into center field. 1 run will score. It gets through Johnson, who has to trot all the way back. Racing, he gets the green light, is Pugh around third. The throw home won't be in time. It's an inside the park home run for Samson Pugh, and Texas State a 4-0 lead over the Bears. Simple line drive up the middle. Johnson looked like he was going to get it. He muffed in trying to field it. It rolled about 20 feet behind him, almost onto the warning track. Had to race all the way back to grab it. But the throw way late from Johnson, and Samson Pugh, the inside the park home run. Here's Chase Mora, who takes the first pitch. It's a fastball in the zone for strike 1. 0-1 is a breaking ball, low and in. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. No runners on. Already 3 runs in this 6th frame. A 5-0 lead for Texas State. Two one, a chopper on the ground that twists is foul towards the Baylor dugout. 2-2 the count against Chase Mora. Mora came into tonight on a 6 multi-hit games. Has a walk and a single today, and there's another single into left center. A ground ball that rolls through the 6-5 gap. And Mora is aboard. 3 straight batters have gone aboard for the Bobcats. Here's Ryan Farber. And Mitch Thompson will walk out there. We'll see if this is a pitching change, and indeed it will be. In the top of the 6th, Texas State, a 5-0 lead. The Bobcats already piling on 3 runs in this frame. Mitch Thompson, a pitching change, and we'll step aside for a moment. This is Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio.
Hey Bears, are you always the last to know about what's happening at Baylor? Are you left quiet in a group when talking about last week's game? Well, you haven't gotten your morning buzz yet. Did you know you can get your dose of current Baylor news every Tuesday through Friday straight to your inbox? The Baylor Lariat Morning Buzz e-newsletter provides you with breaking Baylor stories, local events, and in-depth sports coverage daily. You can be in the know on all things Baylor. If you aren't already buzzing, go to BaylorLariat.com. That's BaylorLariat.com and click the subscribe now to get your morning buzz from the Baylor Lariat. News for the students, by the students. We'll see you in your inbox.
Stay informed and stay connected with Lariat TV News. Tune in to LTVN every Friday, your go-to source for everything happening on campus and around Waco. From breaking stories to exclusive interviews, we cover campus events, student life, sports updates, and more. By the students, for the students. Catch our latest broadcast every Friday afternoon on YouTube by searching Baylor Lariat TV News.
Hey there, Bears. Are you living your best life this year at Baylor? Well, we've got great news. The Baylor Roundup Yearbook has been right there with you, capturing those memories at every event. So don't forget to buy your 2022-23 Baylor Roundup Yearbook today and share your memories with friends and family for generations to come. But wait, did you already graduate? Don't worry, we've got you covered. We have yearbooks dating all the way back to 1896. So visit our website today at www.baylor.edu/roundup and order your copy. That's www.bay.
Top of the sixth from the Baylor Ballpark. The Bobcats already 3 runs scored in this inning. They lead 5-0 over Baylor, and it's a pitching change from Mitch Thompson and the Bears. The new pitcher, Andrew Petrowski, redshirt senior right-handed pitcher from San Antonio, Texas. Transfer from San Jacinto. He'll face Ryan Farber to start his evening. Right-handed pitcher gets set, deals, and his fastball misses low. 1-0 the count against Farber. A runner on first for the Bobcats with 1 out in the top of the 6th. 1-0. And a fastball just misses the zone. It's just low. Two balls, no strikes, 1 out, top of the 6th. 5-0, a Texas State lead. 2-0 off the bat of Farber and fouled back behind home plate. Petrowski, a 2.61 ERA, throws right-handed, 1-1 record on the year. Farber takes a step out of the box, now steps back in. 2 balls, 1 strike. Petrowski deals. It's a ground ball that rolls through camp into left center. And the miscues continue for Baylor in this top 6th inning. It was scorched off the bat of Farber. A ground ball right towards camp. Looked like it bounced off his chest and into left center. That allows Mora to advance all the way to third. Now runners on the corners for Dawson Park. He's freshman second baseman. Runners on the corners for Dawson Park. Looking to get on base for the first time. Swings and misses at the breaking ball from Petrowski, low and away. Still waiting for the call on that last play, and it will go down as an error on the shortstop, Kemp. Park swings and misses at that breaking ball, low and away once again. 0-2 the count. Runners on the corners with 1 out, top of the 6th. Texas State, a 5-0 lead. Knocking on the door once again. Bouncing around third is Mora. Petrowski deals in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Coming into this appearance right now, Petrowski 10 1/3 innings pitch with 3 earned runs given up, 7 strikeouts. Petrowski sets, deals, swing and a miss on the breaking ball. He got him low and away once again. And that brings up Ian Collier. This will be the 8th batters the Bears have faced this inning. It all started with the Defurry walk, Gingrich with a double as Collier stares at the first pitch from Petrowski. It's a breaking ball that paints the corner of the zone for strike one. Gingrich got the double and pew an inside the park home run that scored 2 runs. Just a second ago, Mora had a single and pitch from Petrowski. Once again, the breaking ball gets Collier swinging. Barber reached on the error and Park struck out. 2 outs now, top of the 6th, 0-2 the count. Runners on the corners. Petrowski checks back to first. Barber races back. Collier batting .296 with runners in scoring position with 14 RBIs this season. Looking to extend the Bobcat lead. Here's the pitch. It's low and away with a fastball. And they're going to say he went. Wow. So Petrowski gets the strikeout to end this inning. The Bobcats leave 2 stranded, scored 3 runs in the top frame of the 6th. And to the bottom 6 we go. This is Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio.
Hey Bears, are you always the last to know about what's happening at Baylor? Are you left quiet in a group when talking about last week's game? Well, you haven't gotten your morning buzz yet. Did you know you can get your dose of current Baylor news every Tuesday through Friday straight to your inbox? The Baylor Lariat Morning Buzz e-newsletter provides you with breaking Baylor stories, local events, and in-depth sports coverage daily. You can be in the know on all things Baylor. If you aren't already buzzing, go to BaylorLariat.com. That's BaylorLariat.com and click the subscribe now to get your morning buzz from the Baylor Lariat. News for the students, by the students. We'll see you in your inbox.
Stay informed and stay connected with Lariat TV News. Tune in to LTVN every Friday, your go-to source for everything happening on campus and around Waco. From breaking stories to exclusive interviews, we cover campus events, student life, sports updates, and
we welcome you back to Waco here at Baylor Ballpark. Aidan Pham with you for this Tuesday night matchup, Texas State and Baylor. The Bobcats, a 5-0 lead over the Bears. It's the bottom of the 6th inning. Jack Little to lead the Bears off. Little batting right-handed, facing the lefty, Timmons, who deals a fastball inside that has Little leaning back. Jack trying to get things going for the Bears here in this inning. The fastball gets away from the glove of Collier, bounces into the backstop. 2 balls, no strikes. Little grounded out in his first plate appearance today as he stares at a fastball from Timmons right down the heart of the plate. Batting .252 this season. Takes a cut at the pitch and fouls it back. 2-2 the count against Jack Little, the sophomore first baseman. Two from Timmons. Off-speed pitch got Jack Little caught up, and it's a strikeout looking. What a pitch from Timmons. Here's Enzo Apodaca. Apodaca ground out and a fly out today. There's at the first pitch from Timmons. It's a fastball in the zone for strike one. Oh, and one hard hit ground ball in the center field. Apodaca, a single, his first of the night and his first time aboard. So now a runner aboard first. That's Apodaca. Here's the shortstop, Tyreek Kemp, looking to keep things going for the Bears as they try to cut into this 5-run deficit. Kemp stares at the fastball that paints the edge of the zone. Kemp a single in the first and reached on an error in the fourth inning. Pitch from Timmons gets away from Collier. Apodaca takes off and he's caught. Collier threw a bullet to Park at second to punch Apodaca out. So his single goes for naught. No runners on. 1-1 the count against Tyreek Kemp now with 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Kemp stepped out of the box, now steps back in. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Off the bat of Kemp and fouled back towards the press boxes here at Baylor Ballpark. "22 pitches thrown for the newly inserted Timmons, 15 strikes, 7 balls. Tyreek Kemp looking to extend this inning for the Bears. A breaking ball from Timmons misses low and away. Apodaca was able to reach on a single, but he was caught stealing. Kemp drills one down the third base line, but it curves foul into the stands next to the bullpen. And we'll redo things. 2-2 the count against Tyreek Kemp. From the stretch, Timmons deals. Fastball in the zone, tied Tyreek Kemp up. The Bobcats lead 5-0 headed towards the 7th. You're listening to Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio.
Hey Bears, are you always the last to know about what's happening at Baylor? Are you left quiet in a group when talking about last week's game? Well, you haven't gotten your morning buzz yet. Did you know you can get your dose of current Baylor news every Tuesday through Friday straight to your inbox? The Baylor Lariat Morning Buzz e-newsletter provides you with breaking Baylor stories, local events, and in-depth sports coverage daily. You can be in the know on all things Baylor. If you aren't already buzzing, go to BaylorLariat.com. That's BaylorLariat.com and click the subscribe now to get your morning buzz from the Baylor Lariat. News for the students, by the students. We'll see you in your inbox.
Hey there, Bears. Are you living your best life this year at Baylor? Well, we've got great news. The Baylor Roundup Yearbook has been right there with you, capturing those memories at every event. So don't forget to buy your 2022-23 Baylor Roundup Yearbook today and share your memories with friends and family for generations to come. But wait, did you already graduate? Don't worry, we've got you covered. We have yearbooks dating all the way back to 1896. So visit our website today at www.baylor.edu/roundup and order your copy. That's www.baylor.edu/ROUNDUP. Have a great year, Bears, and sick 'em.
Back from the Baylor Ballpark, it's the top of the seventh inning. The Bears and Texas State Bobcats going head-to-head in this midweek matchup. The Bobcats on top 5-0. A newly inserted pitcher from Mitch Thompson, and it's number 1, Hunter Teplansky. Teplansky fires, and a fastball misses in on Alan Shibley. Teplansky making his first appearance as a pitcher. He's a senior infielder for the Bears. Hasn't pitched at all in his collegiate career, making his first appearance right now. And the fastball for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike against Alan Shibley. Shibley got, or rather Teplansky got most of his playing time this year at third base, as his fastball has Shibley swinging and missing. At 93 miles an hour was the fastball from Hunter Teplansky. Teplansky, the 1-2. Breaking ball low and away. Actually, they're going to say it got a piece of Shibley's foot. So Shibley aboard on the hit by pitch. And here's Corey DeFurry. Oh, it looks like it got the kneecap of DeFurry upon the review. Pitch from Teplansky off the bat of DeFurry, and it bounced, ricocheted into the hand of J.J. Kenneth. He has to take a moment, throws his mask, and now the athletic trainer walks out there. Kenneth just shaking his head in some obvious pain. Now bends over in some more pain, being attended to by the staff now. It ricocheted off the bat of DeFurry, and it looks like it got a piece of Kenneth's hand. He's walking in the dugout. Being attended to right now. Top of the seventh, Texas State and Baylor. The Bobcats have 5-0 lead over Baylor. J.J. Kenneth had to exit the game. Looked like he injured his right hand. Cortland Castle now, the newly inserted catcher for the Bears, taking over behind the dish. We'll try to get what that injury was on Kenneth for you. As for now, it's Cortland Castle, the new catcher. And with Castle now being inserted. We'll step aside for a moment as Toplansky gets warmed up with Castle. This is Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio.
Stay informed and stay connected with Lariat TV News. Tune in to LTVN every Friday, your go-to source for everything happening on campus and around Waco. From breaking stories to exclusive interviews, we cover campus events, student life, sports updates, and more. By the students, for the students. Catch our latest broadcast every Friday afternoon on YouTube by searching Baylor Lariat TV News.
Hey there, Bears. Are you living your best life this year at Baylor? Well, we've got great news. The Baylor Roundup Yearbook has been right there with you, capturing those memories at every event. So don't forget to buy your 2022-23 Baylor Roundup Yearbook today and share your memories with friends and family for generations to come. But wait, did you already graduate? Don't worry, we've got you covered.
Back from Baylor Ballpark after an injury timeout, J.J. Kenneth had to exit the game. Cortland Castle, the new catcher. Toplansky's pitch, a breaking ball low and in on Corey DeFurry. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Top of the 7th. Texas State a 5-0 lead over the Bears. Trying to extend it here with DeFurry. Hunter Toplansky making his first appearance on the mound in his collegiate career. Gets set and deals. It chopped foul towards the Baylor dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. A runner on first for Texas State. Bobcats lead 5-0, looking to get their 4th Power 4 win this season. 1-2, swing and a miss on the breaking ball from Hunter Toplansky to retire Corey DeFurry. That was a beautiful looking breaking ball from Hunter Toplansky to retire DeFurry, and here is the sophomore first baseman Justin Vosas. Toplansky over to first, diving back head first is Shibley. Shibley 0 for 1 on stolen base attempts this year. Vosas, the right-handed batter, skies one in the air. It's popped up. Jack Little settles under it, reaches up, squeezes the glove, and out number 2 of this 7th inning. Now batting is Zachary Gingrich for the Bobcats, making his 4th plate appearance today, batting .237. Drew a walk back in the 2nd, had a fly out in the 4th, and RBI double in the 6th. Pitch from Toplansky, 81-mile-an-hour pitch upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Runner on first is Alan Shibley. Gingrich, the batter. The lefty facing the righty Toplansky. Kicks and deals. Fastball just misses away. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, top of the 7th. Bobcats a 5-0 lead over Baylor. Bears trying to get out of this inning and attempt a comeback as the 2-0 from Toplansky up and away. 3 balls and no strikes. Toplansky with a black glove in front of his chest, working from the stretch. Kicks and deals. Get me over fastball right down the heart of the plate. 3-1 now against Gingrich. Gingrich batting .237, but with runners on .250. Gingrich went. It's a full count now against Zachary Gingrich. Plansky trying to get out of this inning, scoreless here with a runner on first. Skied up in the air and back towards the press box. It actually lands on the awning on top of us. And we'll redo it. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the 7th. Texas State a 5-0 lead with a runner on first. Here's the pitch. Off the bat of Gingrich and fouled back into the stands behind home plate. This will be the 8th pitch of this at-bat. What a battle between Hunter Toplansky and Zachary Gingrich. Toplansky looks down at the pitch com, looks back at first, now gets set with his black glove in front of his chest. Kicks, deals. Skied in the air, but it twists foul and falls onto the berming on the right side here at Baylor Ballpark. "17 pitches thrown for Hunter Toplansky, 11 strikes. Gingrich steps out of the batter's box, takes a big breath, a couple cut swings, now steps back in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the fastball. Gingrich right over the top of that pitch. And Hunter Toplansky a strikeout to close this inning. Headed towards the bottom of the 7th, Texas State, a 5-0 lead. You're listening to Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio.
Hey Bears! Are you always the last to know about what's happening at Baylor? Are you left quiet in a group when talking about last week's game? Well, you haven't gotten your morning buzz yet. Did you know you can get your dose of current Baylor news every Tuesday through Friday straight to your inbox? The Baylor Lariat Morning Buzz e-newsletter provides you with breaking Baylor stories, local events, and in-depth sports coverage daily. You can be in the know on all things Baylor. If you aren't already buzzing, go to BaylorLariat.com. That's BaylorLariat.com and click the subscribe now to get your morning buzz from the Baylor Lariat. News for the students, by the students. We'll see you in your inbox.
Stay informed and stay connected with Lariat TV News. Tune in to LTVN every Friday, your go-to source for everything happening on campus and around Waco. From breaking stories to exclusive interviews, we cover campus events, student life, sports updates, and more. By the students, for the students. Catch our latest broadcast every Friday afternoon on YouTube by searching Baylor Lariat TV News.
Back from the Baylor Ballpark, bottom of the 7th innings, the Bears trail Texas State 5-0. Hunter Simmons, Pearson Reebok, and Travis Sanders due up for the Bears in this inning. The Bobcats scored 3 runs in the 6th inning, 1 in the 2nd and 1 in the 3rd. Bears trying to get something going here and cut into this deficit. Newly inserted pitcher for the Bobcats is Timmy. His first pitch is low and away with a breaking ball. Tippy is a senior right-handed pitcher, transfer from Angelina College. He gets set. It's a hard hit ground ball. Diving for it is Farber, and it rolls into left field. Base hit for Hunter Simmons to lead the Bears off. There's a hard hit ground ball left side. The shortstop Farber laid out for it, but it was just out of his reach. It rolled into left field, and Hunter Simmons aboard with a single. Here's Pearson Reebok, the impressive freshman. Stares at the fastball from Tippy, just missed low. Reebok batting .356. Reached on a fielder's choice in the fourth, had a flyout in the second. Chops one back into the net behind home plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the seventh. Texas State a 5-0 lead. The Bears are going to need a big effort to come back and win this game, looking to win their 13th straight midweek game. 1-1 from Tippy. Breaking ball low and away to Pearson Reebok. Reebok, 1 home run this year, 18 RBIs. Tippy gets the calm, gets set, now fires. Off-speed pitch that falls into the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. A runner on first is Hunter Toplansky. Simmons only 1 stolen base this year on 1 attempt. Tippy, the 2-2. Up and away at 82 miles an hour. It's a full count against Pearson Reebok. Red bat next to his left ear for Reebok. Skies one in the air. It's into shallow left field. Farber, the shortstop, backs up and reaches up to make the grab for out number 1 of this inning. Tippy retires Reebok, and now here's Travis Sanders. Sanders singled in the second inning, had a flyout in the fourth. Now with Hunter Toplansky on first, looking to spark something for the Bears. Collier, the catcher for the Bobcats, trots out to have a word with his pitcher, Matthew Tippy. Tippy coming into tonight, 22 1/3 innings pitch, 8 earned runs, and 36 strikeouts. A 2-0 record for the senior out of Wimberley, Texas. Tippy pitched in 18 games last year. All of those were out of the bullpen. Went 2-1 with a save. Looking to shut the door here on anything the Bears are trying to do. Sanders batting .324. Already has a hit today. That was a single back in the second. A 4-foot lead for Simmons at first. Tippy, breaking ball low and away. Or rather, it just got a piece of the lower corner of the zone for strike 1. Righty Sanders taking on the righty Tippy. Breaking ball misses just low. One ball, 1 strike against Travis Sanders. A runner on first is Hunter Simmons. The pitch. Fastball that paints the outside edge of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bears trailing 5-0 to Texas State. Bobcats trying to win their 4th game this year against a Power 4 conference team as Sanders plants one foul in front of the plate. One ball, two strikes with one out, bottom of the seventh. Travis Sanders with a red bat in his hands. Facing Matthew Tippy. Right-handed pitcher, a black glove in front of his chest. Gets the sign, now deals. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball, low and away from Tippy. Two straight retired batters for Tippy, and here comes Gavin Brzezowski. Brzezowski getting the start in left field today. A pop-up back in the second and a strikeout in the fourth. Looking for his first hit of the day and to get on base. Brzezowski hit his first home run this season in San Marcos when the Bears took on Texas State. Trying to do it again here. Breaking ball gets a piece of the zone for Tippy. 0-1 the count with two outs, bottom of the seventh. Tippy set, fires, chopped foul towards the Texas State dugout. A quick timeout as somebody retrieves that baseball that now rolled down the first base wall next to the berm. Brzezowski batting left-handed, facing the righty Tippy. Swing and a miss, got him with a breaking ball. Hunter Simmons' leadoff single goes for a knock. The Bears unable to get a run. They trail 5-0 headed towards the eighth inning. This is Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio.
Hey Bears! Are you always the last to know about what's happening at Baylor? Are you left quiet in a group when talking about last week's game? Well, you haven't gotten your morning buzz yet. Did you know you can get your dose of current Baylor news every Tuesday through Friday straight to your inbox? The Baylor Lariat Morning Buzz e-newsletter provides you with breaking Baylor stories, local events, and in-depth sports coverage daily. You can be in the know on all things Baylor. If you aren't already buzzing, go to BaylorLariat.com. That's BaylorLariat.com and click the subscribe now to get your morning buzz from the Baylor Lariat. News for the students, by the students. We'll see you in your inbox.
Hey there, Bears. Are you living your best life this year at Baylor? Well, we've got great news. The Baylor Roundup Yearbook has been right there with you, capturing those memories at every event. So don't forget to buy your 2022-23 Baylor Roundup Yearbook today and share your memories with friends and family for generations to come. But wait, did you already graduate? Don't worry, we've got you covered. We have yearbooks dating all the way back to 1896. So visit our website today at www.baylor.edu/roundup and order your copy. That's www.baylor.edu/ROUNDUP. Have a great year, Bears, and sick 'em.
Hey Bears, are you a freshman or senior? Freshman and senior portraits are now being scheduled. Watch your Baylor email for more information on how to reserve your sitting.
Top of the eighth from the Baylor Ballpark. A pitching change from Mitch Thompson, the new pitcher, number 52, Caleb Bunch. Texas State, a 5-0 lead over the Bears. Samson Pugh to lead things off for the Bobcats. He stares at a breaking ball from Caleb Bunch. Paint the corner edge of the zone for strike one. The pitch lined into left field, and there is Brzezowski. One down in the 8th inning, and here is Chase Mora. Mora has reached on 3 at-bats today. Breaking ball misses from Caleb Bunch. Mora a walk in the first, an RBI single in the second, struck out in the fourth, and had another single in the sixth. Swing and a miss from Mora on the breaking ball from Caleb Bunch. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Rather, 1 out, top of the 8th. No one on. Bunch, breaking ball, gets the corner of the zone for strike 2. 1-2 the count, 1 out, top of the 8th. Chase Mora batting .281. Skies one deep left field, back at the walls. Brzezowski, it's gone. Chase Mora, a solo home run in the top of the 8th, extends the Texas State lead 6-0. His 27th career home run as a Bobcat. And the Texas State dugout gives him a warm welcome after rounding the bases. Here's Ryan Farber. Takes a fastball in the zone for strike 1. 0-1, got a piece of the arm of Farber, and he'll get aboard with the hit by pitch. Brings up Dawson Park. Dawson Park trying to get on base for the first time today. 3 strikeouts and a flyout sums up his day. Batting right-handed. First pitch from Bunch. 85-mile-an-hour pitch, misses low. Bunch gets set, the 1-0. Lined right towards Kemp. 2 down in the top of the 8th, and here comes Ian Collier. Ian Collier, another guy who's looking to get on base for the first time today. 3 strikeouts and also a flyout for Collier, the catcher. Pitch from Bunch. 77-mile-an-hour pitch. Gets the edge of the zone for strike 1. Collier 241 and swings and misses right through the breaking ball from Caleb Bunch. 241 batting average with 1 home run this season. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the 8th. 1 runner on. And the pitch from Bunch skips to the plate. Nice job by Cortland Castle, who had to replace J.J. Kennett, who injured his hand a couple innings ago. 1-2 from Bunch. Runner on first is Farber. Chop down the first baseline fair, picked up by Little, who applies the tag, and that does it for the 8th inning. The Bobcats get a home run from Chase Mora. They lead 6-0, headed towards the bottom of the 8th. You're listening to Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio.
Hey Bears, Are you always the last to know about what's happening at Baylor? Are you left quiet in a group when talking about last week's game? Well, you haven't gotten your morning buzz yet. Did you know you can get your dose of current Baylor news every Tuesday through Friday straight to your inbox? The Baylor Lariat Morning Buzz e-newsletter provides you with breaking Baylor stories, local events, and in-depth sports coverage daily. You can be in the know on all things Baylor. If you aren't already buzzing, go to BaylorLariat.com. That's BaylorLariat.com and click the subscribe now to get your morning buzz from the Baylor Lariat. News for the students, by the students. We'll see you in your inbox.
Stay informed and stay connected with Lariat TV News. Tune in to LTVN every Friday, your go-to source for everything happening on campus and around Waco. From breaking stories to exclusive interviews, we cover campus events, student life, sports updates, and more. By the students, for the students. Catch our latest broadcast every Friday afternoon on YouTube by searching Baylor Lariat TV News.
Bottom of the eighth inning, back from the Baylor Ballpark. The Bobcats got a home run from Chase Mora in the top frame of this eighth inning. They lead 6-0 over the Baylor Bears here in Waco. Cortland Castle, Ty Johnson, and Jack Little do up for the Bears. Castle had a takeover for J.J. Kenneth, who injured his hand behind the dish. Bears at the pitch from Tippy, a fastball up and away. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs, bottom of the eighth. Tippy gets set, now fires. Fastball gets the edge of the zone for strike 1. Cortland Castle was batting .095 at one point this year, but since then has been nothing short of efficient in Big 12 play, improving that batting average to .302. He stares at the pitch from Tippy, a breaking ball low and away. Castle against Houston over the weekend had multi-hit games in both of his starts. Tippy, the 2-1. Way upstairs with a fastball. 3-1 the count towards the senior catcher, Cortland Castle. Tippy gets set, strides and deals. Fastball in the zone for strike 2, now a full count. Castle batting right-handed. 8-game on-base streak, trying to keep that alive. Tippy deals, it's a fly ball into center field. Racing to his left is Puke, who reaches up and makes the grab to retire Johnson. That brings up Jack Little, sophomore first baseman, batting in the 9-hole tonight for the Bears. Little, the right-handed batter, facing the righty Tippy. Breaking ball low and away, ball 1. The 1-0 from Tippy. Fastball that just misses in on Jack Little. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Texas State, a 6-0 lead over the Bears. Little batting .250. 2-0. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Jack Little probably would have liked that one back as he kind of squinted after his swing and miss. Breaking ball from Tippy gets the inside corner of the strike zone for strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Texas State 6-0 lead. The pitch from Tippy in the opposite batter's box, in and out of the glove of Collier. A full count now against Little. Tippy gets set, working from the stretch. Strides and deals. A breaking ball in the zone. Got the corner of it for the strikeout. Got Jack Little looking. Headed towards the 9th inning. Texas State leads 6-0 over Baylor.
Hey there, Bears. Are you living your best life this year at Baylor? Well, we've got great news. The Baylor Roundup Yearbook has been right there with you, capturing those memories at every event. So don't forget to buy your 2022-23 Baylor Roundup Yearbook today and share your memories with friends and family for generations to come. But wait, did you already graduate? Don't worry, we've got you covered. We have yearbooks dating all the way back to 1896. So visit our website today at www.baylor.edu/roundup and order your copy. That's www.baylor.edu/ROUNDUP. Have a great year, Bears, and sick 'em.
Hey Bears! Are you always the last to know about what's happening at Baylor? Are you left quiet in a group when talking about last week's game? Well, you haven't gotten your morning buzz yet. Did you know you can get your dose of current Baylor news every Tuesday through Friday straight to your inbox? The Baylor Lariat Morning Buzz e-newsletter provides you with breaking Baylor stories, local events, and in-depth sports coverage daily. You can be in the know on all things Baylor. If you aren't already buzzing, go to BaylorLariat.com. That's BaylorLariat.com and click the subscribe now to get your morning buzz from the Baylor Lariat. News for the students, by the students. We'll see you in your inbox.
Hey Bears, are you a freshman or senior? Freshman and senior portraits are now being scheduled. Watch your Baylor email for more information on how to reserve your sitting.
It's the 9th inning from Waco. Texas State leads 6-0 over Baylor. Top of the 9th. Alan Shibley, Corey DeFurry, and Justin Vosos due up for the Bobcats. RJ Rouet is the new inserted pitcher for the Bears. 9.53 ERA this year. His first pitch to Shibley, a breaking ball, low and away. Rouet last year had 9 multi-strikeout outings. Shibley stares at a fastball missed low and in from Rouet. Shibley's batting .254. Reached on an error in the 3rd and was hit by a pitch in the 7th. Pitch from Rouet, fastball misses away. 3-0 the count against Shibley. Rouet kicks and deals. Misses in on Shibley, who gets aboard on the walk. Here's Corey DeFurry, the junior DH. The Fury, a single in the third, was walked in the sixth and scored a run. Drouet. Fastball upstairs. 5 pitches thrown, 5 balls for RJ Rouet. Rouet gets set, now deals. There's a fastball in the zone for RJ Rouet. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Top of the ninth, a runner on first for the Bobcats, who lead 6-0. 1-1. DeFurry showed bunt. It bounces off his bat and back into the stands behind home plate. Rouet looking for a scoreless top of the ninth here. 8 of his 22 appearances on the mound last year were scoreless. As here's his 1-2. Breaking ball low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs, top of the ninth. A runner on first. That's Shibley. DeFurry, the left-handed batter facing the lefty Rouet. Swing and a miss, got him with the off-speed pitch. Strikeout for RJ Rouet, his first of the evening, and here's Justin Vosos. Vosos reached on a walk back in the second inning. Was able to score on the RBI single from Chase Mora. Rouet. Fastball low and away to the righty Vosos. It was mostly, as Rouet's pitch misses low at 78 miles an hour, it was mostly full here at the Baylor Ballpark. But now in the top of the ninth, lots of empty seats as the Bears trail 6-0 to the Bobcats. Pitch from Rouet, fastball low. Looks like the most of the stands now is maroon. Rio from Vosos. Fastball in the zone. Get me over fastball. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, top of the ninth. A runner on first for the Bobcats, who lead 6-0. Justin Vosos, the batter. RJ Rouet gets set. Lifts one in a right field, caught by Apodaca. Shibley took off. He has to return, unable to get back. Or rather, he's safe. Jack Little immediately calls for the replay. He thought he had him. It looked like he had him from up here. And Mitch Thompson will call for a replay. Shibley took off from first, had a return after Apodaca made the grab. The throw from Apodaca looked like it got him in time. And from the replay here, it looks like Little's foot might have slipped off the bag as he was making the grab. They'll take a look at it, and as they do, we'll step aside. This is Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio.
Stay informed and stay connected with Lariat TV News. Tune in to LTVN every Friday, your go-to source for everything happening on campus and around Waco. From breaking stories to exclusive interviews, we cover campus events, student life, sports updates, and more. By the students, for the students. Catch our latest broadcast every Friday afternoon on YouTube by searching Baylor Lariat TV News.
Hey there, Bears. Are you living your best life this year at Baylor? Well, we've got great news. The Baylor Roundup Yearbook has been right there with you, capturing those memories at every event. So don't forget to buy your 2022-23 Baylor Roundup Yearbook today and share your memories with friends and family for generations to come.
Back from the Baylor Ballpark after review, call gets reversed. Jack Little did, in fact, have his foot on the bag. Runner is out at first, and that does it for the top of the ninth. No runners score for the Bobcats. They lead 6-0, headed towards the bottom of the ninth. This is Baylor Baseball on Baylor Lariat Radio.
Hey Bears! Are you always the last to know about what's happening at Baylor? Are you left quiet in a group when talking about last week's game? Well, you haven't gotten your morning buzz yet. Did you know you can get your dose of current Baylor news every Tuesday through Friday straight to your inbox? The Baylor Lariat Morning Buzz e-newsletter provides you with breaking Baylor stories, local events, and in-depth sports coverage daily. You can be in the know on all things Baylor. If you aren't already buzzing, go to BaylorLariat.com. That's BaylorLariat.com and click the subscribe now to get your morning buzz from the Baylor Lariat. News for the students, by the students. We'll see you in your inbox.
It's the bottom of the ninth here from the Baylor Ballpark. Texas State and Baylor on this midweek matchup. The Bobcats, a 6-0 lead over the Bears, headed towards the bottom of the ninth. Enzo Apodaca, Tyreek Kemp, Hunter Simmons due up for the Bears. Bobcats, a win tonight would mark their 5th consecutive year that Texas State has won multiple games over a Big 12 opponent. Bobcats defeated Oklahoma State earlier this year at Globe Life, looking for their second win against a Big 12 team in Waco here, as the first pitch from Tippy is fouled back by Enzo Apodaca. Apodaca batting .297, singled in the 6th. Lefty faces the righty Tippy. Breaking ball misses low. 1-1 the count against Enzo Apodaca. Bears haven't been able to get much going tonight offensively. A couple guys, leadoff batters, reached, but nothing to show for it as the breaking ball from Tippy misses away. 2-1 the count. Bottom of the ninth, Texas State, a 6-0 lead over the Bears. Kicks and deals, Tippy. Fastball up and in. 3 balls, 1 strike, no outs, bottom of the ninth. Texas State, 6-0 lead. Three one is way upstairs. Apodaca will reach on the walk. Here's Tyreek Kemp, senior shortstop, batting .336 this year with runners on .361. Singled back in the 4th, reach on an error. Singled back in the 1st, reach on an error in the 4th. Struck out in the 6th. First pitch is a fastball right down the heart of the plate for Tippy. 0-1 the count. Oh and 1 from Tippy. Off-speed pitch in the zone. No balls, 2 strikes against Tyreek Kemp. Apodaca, the base runner on first. 3 for 5 this year on stolen base attempts. Sets, deals, softly hit up the middle. Picked up by Park. Pitched back to Farber, and he fumbled it. Tyreek Kemp will reach first, and Enzo Apodaca is safe at second. Runners on first and second for the Bears, and here comes Hunter Simmons batting 368 coming into tonight's game. Kemp reaches on the fielder's choice. Apodaca advanced to second on the throwing error from the second baseman. Hunter Simmons, 368 batter. There's at the first pitch. It's a 82 mile an hour pitch in the zone for strike one. No outs, bottom of the ninth, trailing 6-0. Runners on first and second for Hunter Toplansky. 3 home runs this year. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air. It drops in a right field. Apodaca rounds third. Kemp gets the stop sign, and it's an RBI single for Hunter Toplansky. Cuts into the Bobcats deficit 6-1. Caleb Bergman will pinch run for Hunter Toplansky at first. Tyreek Kemp on third, and here's Pearson Reebok at the plate. The Bears not going down without a fight. Bobcats a 6-1 lead in the bottom of the ninth after an RBI single for Hunter Toplansky to cash in Enzo Apodaca. Here's the pitch. The fastball that just misses away against the lefty Reebok. 6 stolen bases for Kemp. He's on third. A swing and a miss from Reebok right through the fastball from Tippy. Reebok looking for his first hit of the day. 1-1, got a piece of his bat and it's chopped foul. Lands right in front of the plate, in front of Collier, the catcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Bottom of the ninth, trailing 6-1. Runners on the corners for Pearson Reebok. Tippy gets set, fires home. Breaking balls low and in, 2-2 the count. With runners in scoring position, Reebok's batting .405. Has 1 home run this year, 18 RBIs. The pitch. It goes over Collier. Kemp will score. Bergman advances to second, and the Bears cut the Texas State lead down, 6-2. It was a high pitch for Matthew Tippy over the glove of Collier. Bounced on the backstop behind home plate. And Tyreek Kemp practically walked home. 3-2. Line sharply foul towards the Texas State dugout. It actually bounced on the fence right in front of the dugout. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Bottom of the ninth. Texas State 6-2. Runner on second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the fastball. Down goes Pearson Reebok. Tippy retires Reebok. Here's Travis Sanders now. Sanders a single in the second inning, but was caught stealing. But since then, a flyout in the fourth, struck out in the seventh. There's scored 2 runs in the bottom frame of the ninth. looking to stay alive in this one. A runner on second, that's Caleb Bergman. Travis Sanders batting .319 this year at the plate. Fastball for Tippy. Gets the top half of the zone for strike one. Big breath for Tippy. Now fires home. Sanders took a cut at it, but it got by Collier. Bergman thought about it, but decided to make the decision to stay at second. It's probably a good one, too, because Collier was able to retrieve that baseball rather quickly. 0-2 the count against Travis Sanders. One out, bottom of the ninth. Swing and a miss. Got him with the breaking ball. Bears down to their last out. It's Gavin Brzezowski stepping up to the plate. Texas State leads 6-2. It's the bottom of the ninth. Bears have already scored 2 runs here in this inning. A runner on second, that's Bergman, with Gavin Brzezowski looking to extend this inning. Tippy, the pitch. Off-speed pitch that falls in the zone for strike one. Brzezowski 0 for 3 tonight with 2 strikeouts. 0-1. 82-mile-an-hour pitch gets the upper corner of the strike zone. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. The pitch. A ground ball, right side, picked up by Park, the second baseman. Throw over to Vosos for the final out of the game. Texas State takes down the Baylor Bears 6-2 here in Waco. The Bobcats, for a 5th consecutive year, get multiple wins over Big 12 programs. That's their 4th Power 4 win of the year. They improve to 16-16. The Bears fall to 21-11. Their 12-game midweek win streak dating back to last year is snapped. Bears will head on the road to take on Texas Tech this weekend in their Big 12 series. That'll do it for me here in the broadcast booth. Thanks so much for joining us. The Baylor Bears drop this midweek game against Texas State 6-2.